Well, guys, we did it. I said in a video in September that I wanted to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And here we are at the very end of October, 2 months to spare, and we did it. So I want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to me. I appreciate it. I know a lot of y'all are here because of the shorts and you enjoy my brand of comedy, and that's cool, But there's a lot of other stuff that I like to do on this channel, like talk about wrestling, the Trainwreck podcast, talk about, just stuff that's on my mind. It's not all just in the world of sports. It just mostly is going to be about sports. But if video games ever take off, we'll be talking about those as well. But I just want to say thank you for 500 subs, y'all. It's unbelievable. I didn't think I'd get to this point. So it definitely warms my heart to think to see that people think I'm funny, and as promised, I said if we hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, that I would do a full video detailing my Funko collection behind me there. And I got over 40 of those suckers. So let's get to it. Some of these I've gotten for Christmas gifts. Some of these I've gotten for my birthday. Some of these I've bought myself. So some of these I have stories on how I acquired them. Other of them, they were just a gift or I don't remember how I got them. But first one we're going to be presenting today is Meatski. First one we're going to be presenting today is Meatski. I got this one at Hot Topic, as you can see right here. I saw it actually on the top shelf. I think I got this one about 2 years ago. And Meatski is one of my favorite characters in Boruto. One of the main reasons I got sold on it, it was said it glowed in the dark, even though I don't think it actually does. Maybe if you take it out the box and mess with it, maybe it'll glow in the dark. I just think it's a really cool look. That's kind of what drew me to it. I thought it looked cool, and Mitsuki is one of my favorite characters. Next one up is John Cena, Thugonomics version. I got this from my grandma, and I want to say she got it online because it has a little baseball stickering on there. So I want to say she ordered this online. It was after WrestleMania 35 that I believe this came out, when John Cena came out and beat up Elias, and he was dressed as a doctor of thugonomics. So yeah, that's the story behind this one. My grandma got it for me. You can see the back right there. And it's the only John Cena Funko I own. I wish I had some of the originals, but those are expensive. Speaking of my grandma, she also got me this Captain America one. This one came from Walmart. I remember that. Me and her, we went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So that really put me on the Marvel train for a bit. So you'll see some of the Marvel ones I have throughout this video. A lot of them are Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually, all of them except for Captain America, because he's probably my favorite Avenger. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I got this one at Vintage Stock, actually. I was there buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I saw this and I was like, oh, this looks cool. I still haven't peeled the price tag off of it just because I'm worried about messing up the casing. It's the only Yu-Gi-Oh one I own. I want to get Yu-Gi eventually, but Blue Eyes White Dragon, I mean, it's an iconic iconic monster in Yu-Gi-Oh. Actually, I got its card right here. So yeah, when I saw that, $13 wasn't that bad a price, and I think it's cool looking. It's probably the scariest looking Funko I have. Here is Sasuke Uchiha. Got this one for Christmas. I want to say 2017. I got a bunch of Naruto Funkos that year for Christmas. I want to say my mom got me this one. She doesn't know anything about Naruto, but she knows Naruto and Sasuke are basically the main characters, and she got me this one. Now, this one right here is the second Funko I ever bought, Roman Reigns. I got this one at Target when I was 15. I'll show you guys the first Funko I ever got here in a few. But yeah, I got this one. I wasn't old enough to drive yet, but it was summer break. I needed something to do, and about a mile down the road from me was a Target. And I was like, okay, I'll go look around at Target. And uh, the first two Funkos I bought them a day apart. And it's because I saw these and I was like, it's when I really first started getting into wrestling. And I was like, these look cool. And, Roman Reigns has been the top guy in WWE for a while. So I got this. It's actually gained a lot of value. I got it for like $5 when I first bought it, and now it's worth over 100. Kakashi, the original daddy. This is another one I got for Christmas in 2017. This one's probably my favorite Naruto one. I think it looks really cool. Either that or the Kawaki one that we'll get to later. But Kakashi's one of the best characters in anime. He's probably the best character in Naruto. I am Groot. I got this one, I want to say at Walmart. My grandma got it for me actually. And as I mentioned earlier, this is when I was really, really loving Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I've had this one for probably 5, 6 years. Continuing with the trend of Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax, who is my favorite Guardian. Yeah, we got all these together. I want to say I was like 15 or 16 when I first saw that movie, and yeah, these Guardians Funkos. I want to get all of them eventually, but these are my favorites. These were the ones. Okay, okay, I gotta have these ones because these are my favorite characters. This one right here, first Funko I ever bought, and I got it at Target in 20. I want to say 2015. It was right after Kevin Owens debuted and beat John Cena. I was a huge Kevin Owens fan. I still am. I think he's amazing. But heck, it's an old one. I mean, Kevin Owens, he's bringing back this look now with the KO shirt, but he doesn't even wear those shorts anymore. But this was like a really good get for how popular he was getting at the time. Because I want to say I got this maybe the day after his match at Money in the Bank with John Cena, and it's the first one I ever got, and that's where the craze started. Naruto Uzumaki. Got this one for Christmas with all my other Naruto ones. I actually have like three different Naruto ones. This one's the first one I ever got though. I mean, this one's vintage Naruto, him running and stuff. It's one of my favorites. The Naruto ones I'll probably never get rid of. I love them. Some of them I might sell one day if I ever like need money or just don't like the way they look or if they become insanely valuable. But these Naruto ones, Naruto's had a big impact on my life, and those ones are the ones I look at and they make me smile, you know. Gara, I got this one at Hot Topic. I want to say I got this one and the Rock Lee one that you guys will see later on the same day. And that's because I'd probably just rewatched their fight recently and saw those, and I was like, I gotta grab these. But Gara, he's one of the best characters in Naruto. He's not one of my personal favorites, but this one's freaking cool looking. Here's another one of the mini Naruto ones I have. I got this one from a store in the mall in Tulsa, the Woodland Hills Mall. There's a little old lady that runs that shop, and she has really good deals on Funko. She's kind of my main supplier of them now. I already knew I had too many Naruto ones, but I like this one a lot because, you know, it's him as the Hokage, the thing I dreamt about seeing him as since I first started watching the show, so I had to grab it. This one has a pretty cool story behind it. I got this one at an OKC Thunder game when they took on the Clippers at the end of 2018. So right before Russell Westbrook got traded to Houston. And I got this one on a school field trip, actually. We were volunteering at a food bank, me and my student council, and we were going to a Thunder game. And I saw this and I was like, holy crap, I've never seen any NBA ones in the store or even online. And Russell Westbrook was the face of the Thunder, already been MVP. So this Funko was just amazing to get at the time because Russell Westbrook was the man. Oh man, this one I like it, but it makes me mad when I look at. So this Boruto one, it's a good looking Funko. It's probably the most badass look of Boruto with the eye and the sword and all that. But I have two of these because I was an idiot and didn't realize that I had this one already. And I bought it, got home to put it on my shelf, and I was like, crap, I already had this one. So I took it out the box because I was always curious about what these Funkos felt like. This was a few months ago I bought this, and yeah, I completely forgot I had it because I have too many of them. Becky Lynch got this one at Target. Actually, had a ex-girlfriend buy this one for me. It's Becky Two Belts. We got this like I want to say almost 2 years ago, and I mean Becky Lynch is the greatest women's wrestler ever, and this is a Funko I love, and it's not the only one I have of her, but this one's really freaking cool looking. Phoebe from Mass Effect. So Mass Effect is up there with my favorite video game franchise ever. It's either that or Assassin's Creed, and I don't hate Andromeda as much as everyone else does. These Funkos are actually really nice. They've actually gained a lot of value too, even though the game gets crapped on a lot. But Phoebe, probably the most annoying character in the game, but I still have her Funko. So I don't know what that says about me. Rocket, another Guardians of the Galaxy one, even though this one's technically Avengers. I got this one at Walmart. I think I got the same day, got Captain America. Actually, my grandma bought it for me at Walmart. This was, around the time of Endgame and whatever the other one, all the Avengers movie, when Avengers was the biggest thing in the world. Baker Mayfield, Browns edition. This one's going to be worth a lot of money one day. I'm from Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield's the man. I got this one. I want to say I bought his jersey and I got this at the same time. This was before Baker had his really good year with the Browns. And I was like, oh man, this Funko is going to be, it's going to last forever. And then he got traded to the Panthers. But I love Baker Mayfield. This Funko is awesome. I need to get an updated one if he's going to be the long term answer in Tampa, which it's looking like he's going to be. Speaking of good quarterbacks, Dak Prescott. I'm a Cowboys fan. Got this for Christmas one year. It's actually kind of outdated. He's gotten, tattoos and he doesn't have hair anymore. They need to re-release this one. But I got this one like I want to say after his rookie year. I mean, heck, look at the names on it. Cam Newton, he doesn't play anymore. Antonio Brown, Des Bryant, Edelman, Bobby Wagner, I think still plays. Uh, Carson Wentz. Imagine if I had a Carson Wentz one, that one would probably be worth nothing right now. Ben Roethlisberger, Marshawn Lynch. So that kind of tells you how old this Funko is. And yeah, they need to update it with the tattoos and him not having hair. And he doesn't even really have a goatee anymore. The third Naruto one I have, this one's him with the Rasengan. See if you guys can see it. There we go. And I want to say I got this one for Christmas. And this was the first time I was like, oh crap, I got the same one twice. But no, this one's different. It's not him running, it's him with the Rasengan. And I want to say this is the last version of Naruto I have. Charlotte Flair, the only four horsewoman I am missing is Bailey. I have a Sasha Banks one up there as well. But yeah, I have this one just because I wanted to have all the horsewomen, but I cannot find one of Bailey. I actually got this one and a Ric Flair one at the same time, and I don't know what happened to the Ric Flair one. I think it got lost whenever we moved into this house. Now, this one I got at the first WWE show I ever went to in 2018. I want to say September 19th of 2018. AJ Styles was WWE champion. At the time, AJ is one of my favorite wrestlers ever. And yeah, this Funko is one of my favorites. And it's an extra reminder of how special that night was because that show was loaded. That was the night after Becky beat Charlotte, Hell in the Cell to become SmackDown Women's Champion when she first like really started taking off as the man. AJ was almost close to a year as WWE champion. He took on Andrade Cien Almas that night, and that match was incredible. Yeah, just a very good show, and that's another reminder of how cool that night was. I have an autograph from him around here somewhere. So on that wall next to Cody Rhodes and John Cena. And here's the other Becky Lynch one I have. Here's the other Becky Lynch one I have. And speaking of Hell in a Cell, I think this is the attire she wore that night when she beat Charlotte. But this Funko, really, really nice. Like I said, this is just her when she was really taking off, man. And I love Becky Lynch. Got Kawaki from Boruto here. This was when Kawaki was one of my absolute favorites. I mean, now he's a bad guy, but when he first got introduced to Naruto, he was just awesome, man. And I still like this Funko a lot. I like the design. I think Kawaki before the time skip had a really cool design. This one's outdated now. This one's kind of weird too. Like you see the little dark circles around her eyes. It's a Sasha Banks WWE Funko. I don't know if there's a Mercedes Monet one out there yet, but yeah, this one I got a long, long time ago. Actually met her and Becky Lynch a long, long time ago, back in like 2016, I want to say. And I got this Funko not long after because she was really cool. Doc Lee, this is another one I got. Hot Topic. I might have got this one with the Gara one. Yeah, I did. And Rock Lee, what can you say? He's the definition of hard work. He's one of the best characters in Naruto. Love this Funko. It's one of the ones that I just really love just because I love Rock Lee as a character. Cody Rhodes, I actually got this one just a few months ago. I want to say I got this in May, and Cody Rhodes is the man. I don't know if there's an AEW one of him out there. If there is, I need to grab it. But I like this Funko a lot because Cody Rhodes is one of my favorite wrestlers, and my name's Cody too, so makes it even cooler. This one's probably the one I'm the second most likely to get rid of, Matt Riddle. I don't even know why I bought this one. I think I got it because it was like a buy three or buy two, get one off. So I think that's why I got this one. And I got this one and the Randy Orton one at the same time because I was like, okay, RK Bro, that's a cool little collection to have. But now he's fired and he's on the downward spiral. So I'll probably get rid of this one because I don't even really like it. I think the design on it sucks. The Joker, I got this one at GameStop and I bought it just because I didn't have any Batman ones. The best person to have other than Batman than the Joker. So that's why I have this one. And it was during the 80-year anniversary of Batman. Liam from Mass Effect. I know I got this one at Walmart. I can't remember when, but this one was really cheap. And like I said, out of all the Mass Effect Andromeda ones, I got the annoying characters because Liam freaking sucks, but I still like that game. I think it's way too hated. Now, this one I'm the most likely to get rid of Ezekiel Elliott, Dallas Cowboy Edition. I was a huge fan of Zeke. I got this one and the Dak Prescott one at the same time. And man, there's not a player I've soured on faster than Ezekiel Elliott because he was terrible at the end of his Cowboys career. Mick Foley got this one at GameStop a few years ago, and I just like Mick Foley. I think he's a nice guy, and I just wanted to have the Funko for that reason, just because I think Mick Foley's an awesome dude. Would love to have a Christmas room like him one day. Minato Namikaze got this one at the mall, and Minato's one of the coolest characters in Naruto. All the ones that I have from Naruto are because they're my favorite characters, and Minato's no exception. And this one I think is the coolest Naruto one. This one's awesome. It's either that or Mitsuki, but Minato's just cool in general. And the last Mass Effect one I have, and this is actually the character I really like, Jaal. I think Jaal's an awesome character. He's probably my favorite from Andromeda. Yeah, I have this one. I've had this one for a long time, and I think it's picked up a lot of value as well. But of my Mass Effect ones, this is the one I'm most likely to keep. The Undertaker. It's the freaking Undertaker. That's why I have it. Got this at GameStop, I think, and yeah, he's one of the greatest wrestlers ever. I had to have it. Randy Orton, even though when I look at this one, sometimes I think it's Stone Cold because of the vest. But yeah, I got this one at the mall. I got this one with Matt Riddle, and the next one I'm about to show you guys. And Apex Predator, hopefully he's on his way back. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I got this one on that three or two for one deal, whatever it was, at the mall. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, man, the funniest freaking dude ever. I definitely recommend y'all listen to this podcast. I just now noticed that he has the belt on his shoulders. I never even noticed that about this one. I thought it was just him doing the BMF walk, but no, this one's actually really cool. It came out in like 2020, I think, because it came out with the collection with Otis and Drew McIntyre and Edge after he came back. So this one's been out for a while. This one's the most recent one I bought. I just bought this one last week, and I got it at SmackDown when I went there in Tulsa, and I got this one along with those autographs, and it's the most updated Roman Reigns one, and I was like, I might as well have both of them, so that's why I have this one. And this one was actually kind of expensive. It's $20, but it's kind of what happens when you buy stuff at a venue. And then this one's the only big one I have is Hulk Hogan with Mr. T from WrestleMania 1. My friends Trevor and Bailey actually got me this. It's the only giant Funko I own, and it's the coolest one because it has the design on the back and all that, and it stands out over the rest of them. This one's like as tall as three of my Funkos stacked together. So this is the only big one I have, and it stands out, man. And I like this one a lot, and I'm really happy they got it for me. And they also got this one like right after it came out too. That's why I was even more shocked when I got it because I was like, this just came out, and they snatched it up at the right time. And that's all of them, folks. Thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far, like it, share it, do whatever you want. Leave a comment talking about your collection if you have one. Let me know which Funko you think is your favorite. And thank you to all 500 of you that are subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time for more content, whether it be talking about whatever the heck we're going to talk about, a train wreck podcast. You can count on me being here. Have a great day.